Welcome to Apples and Oranges with Matt and Jack. I'm Matt.
And I'm Jack.
And with us here today, we have the very funny, the wickedly talented stand-up, sketch comedian, improviser. That's right. We got Katerra Borkowski here.
Hello. Hi. Thank you, Matt Jack, for having me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. We had you here. We are having you here right now on our podcast, which is Apples and Oranges, a debate podcast. Here's how it works, folks. We debate two disparate topics gifted to us by our handy dandy topic generator here, and it'll give us some stuff to debate with our guest about. So if I was given fruit and Katerra was given sitcoms, she might argue why Frasier is better than strawberries.
Yup.
And that's how the game's played. And now I gotta ask, Katerra, do you have any debate experience, formal or informal?
Woo. You know what? I have formal. I took speech, which I think is a form of debate.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be able to speak very well. I took speech in college and I got a B+. So I think that makes me close to a professional. But
You're a professional speaker.
I am. I don't know. I think I'd be really good at debate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be pretty smashing.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
That's sick. Before the pod, we were just comedy nerding out about the comedy scenes we all came from.
Yeah.
Charlotte, Cincinnati.
Yep.
Do you have any, I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, how long were you doing comedy before you ended up moving? You said you started improv in 2017, and then did you do any, was that your first dive in, or were you
That
doing
was
any other
like
capacity?
my first dive in of like doing comedy was like doing improv classes and performing in improv groups. And then I started stand up in 2020 and then I would say by 2021 the outside opened up and hit the ground running with stand up, and then I literally just started taking sketch classes to be a better joke writer and ended up falling in love with sketch, and I started doing sketch in like 2022. So I just of course we all do it because we love making people laugh. And it's just very cool that I can make people laugh in very different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the variety's super fun.
Oh, absolutely. Because I get bored with one thing, and so I hop to another. So like I found more momentum doing sketch, and I've been doing that more. But like I still love stand up because it's like a different form of comedy and different things that I can say. And sketch, you get to create your own world and funny characters.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I love the the creating like a whole world versus like just direct communication.
Yeah. Like stand up is definitely much more vulnerable. You're
Totally.
like showing a more honest side of yourself. And like that's why like when I write sketches, I love a lot of characters. God.
I know.
Yeah.
That's like why I stopped doing stand up basically, because I was like to get good you have to become vulnerable and you have to have a unique point of view, and I'm like, I hate both those things. I do both those things. Screw that.
Yeah.
I would rather I'd rather
Yeah.
bomb in a costume than
Be vulnerable in any way.
Yeah.
Truly. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're judging you. So it's like if someone doesn't laugh at your joke, it's because like you as a human being are like not funny.
But then if I bomb in a costume, it's like, oh, it's
They
not
don't
my
like
fault.
the
It's
character.
It's,
Yeah.
it's Sergeant Penis's fault. It's not my fault.
They didn't get the joke, okay? It's a sophisticated character.
Yeah.
Look,
it's very
if
nuanced.
we were at a character workshop, maybe Sergeant Penis would have killed.
Yeah.
Right? A character workshop where it's truly appreciated.
Yeah,
That's right.
Well, we got started like doing characters at stand-up open mics,
Yeah?
and just because
What was that like? Because like stand-ups are like all about, the jokes, and you guys are doing characters?
I know. Well, so we got lucky because the first open mic we did, it was sort of like an alt. It was at this person's apartment. They had a bunch of friends over. It was mostly stand-ups and some
Shout out
musical-
Alex Richards.
Shout out Alex
Yeah,
Richards, big
all right.
guest in this
Yeah.
podcast. He's the
Book
man.
me, Alex Richards.
Yeah. And we like basically first time doing characters, just like freshman in college, we like did really well, and we were like, wait, we're the fucking goats. We're so good. and then we started doing actual open mics and started eating shit, but not like it was still enough where people would be like, wait, that was so really funny, like you should keep doing it. So
There was a lot of it because we were fresh-faced young people, and we were doing the most embarrassing shit at these open mics. So people would
Absolutely.
still want to kind of like, give us that sort of like, hey, keep trying,
Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And through that, we like stopped. We started able to just being able to like produce shows at like the Pit and at Magnet Theater and it just I forget what other spots, but and then we were just like screw going to mics. Like we're just gonna do shows. Started just doing shows for a while. Then we're like, this isn't like what was it? It was just way too much work for.
We spent a year basically, like every month we would like write and put together this entirely new show that would have an audience of 10 people we invited.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a.
Yeah.
That is a lot of work.
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
would like refuse to do any digital content. And
Which
then
is like the one way people learn about you.
yeah. And then after that, we're like, you know what we need to do is we need to like create an awesome 30 minutes of characters and just like hone that and then maybe try to do festivals and stuff. And then we did that and got a reel for it. And
We've not gotten into any festivals.
we didn't get into any festivals. And then we're like, screw it, let's do digital content finally. And then all of
That's been the
digital,
last year.
our last year's been doing digital content that just eat shit every day. That's not funny and we don't like doing it. No, that's funny, but it's like
I guess the whole point of this story is these are the lengths we'll go to not be vulnerable on stage.
this is
Yeah.
exactly. You've summarized it perfectly. But now, starting as a week ago, we're going back to open mics.
All right. We're getting
And then-
personal again.
and then we're gonna start doing shows again, and then we're gonna
Okay.
repeat the cycle.
All right.
We're not going to learn anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get new material out of our new character at the very least.
Oh, totally. We've
yeah.
already written 3 whole new sets. Like we're cooking. It's pretty good, but it's
We need to do them in front of people, of course.
yeah. We did one in front of people, and it went.
It did fair.
Oh,
Fair.
one of my favorite, and this is like really terrible that I do it. But whenever a comedian is bombing, that's when I laugh the hardest.
Really? Yeah.
Because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like I think it's just like the awkward painfulness of the
Yeah.
pure silence, and then just knowing that no one likes them as a person because they're bombing, and
Yeah.
I laugh the hardest. And then what I don't laugh is when a comedian is like bombing, and then he's like calling you a bitch because you're not laughing.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny?
That
Is like
should be a character.
that should be, and there's like so many still like really high level comedians who will just be like, like fuck the audience, you guys suck, you know, and it's like I get where the frustration's coming from because a lot of times audiences do suck, but it's like, bro,
So how did you get this far without learning like the base lesson of just
Yeah,
like
it's like-
it's up to you to make them laugh?
Yeah, that's like kind of your job.
yeah,
Yeah, and I mean, you have good nights and you have bad nights. That's for sure. I definitely have bombed, but yeah, no, like when they're just like full blown melting down, like fuck you, man,
yeah,
you're a fucking bitch.
yeah.
But-
It's also like if you're also doing that like at an open mic, it's like, bro, like
You can't
Yeah.
handle the pressure, period.
Really not.
Yeah.
Like if you're already crumbling in a bar crowd of 12 people,
yeah, you're
quit while
screwed.
you're ahead. Yeah.
This is ahead for you.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
Quit while you're ahead. Yeah.
Well, speaking of things getting hot in the kitchen here, folks, we've got two.
Seamless.
This is a podcast about transitions.
Yes. Smooth.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Like
Yeah.
butter.
Well, speaking of smooth, I've got 2 smooth. Nah, we're not going to transition, folks. But I do have 2 topics. Katerra, you're going to argue in favor of a seafood of your choice,
Okay.
and Matt, a musical of your choice.
Ooh,
And
a
I'll
musical.
vamp while y'all think of topics. If you have something, you can dive in.
I can sort of tee up this debate.
All right, go ahead and start us
Okay.
off, Matt. Open the
I'll
statement.
start with a musical that I'm a fan of. I'm not so some background. I'm not a musical theater expert, but I've done my share of musicals, and I've seen a few.
Okay.
And my favorite one that I've ever seen is probably the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. This is a musical about a spelling bee, and it's hilarious. It is. It has really fantastic characters. You learn all about these different characters, why they're also obsessed with winning the spelling bee. And then it's kind of meta and fun because what they do also is they bring in audience members to be a part of the spelling bee and participate in the spelling bee themselves. And they, do that over the course of the show, and it's integrated very seamlessly. So if it's your first time watching it, you don't know which people on the stage are cast members and which people are just audience members who are volunteers.
That is
and
so
then-
sick.
And then by the end, it's whittled down to just the last few, and the stakes are really high. These characters are so invested in winning this spelling bee. Just these neurotic kids. and it's a hilarious show with great music. And that's my opening statement. I yield my time.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have a seafood?
Do I have a seafood? You know what? I do. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's shrimp.
Yes.
All right. I love shrimp. I think shrimp is a really healthy protein that you can add to many different vegetables. I also like shrimp because it comes from the ocean, and I think the ocean's pretty dope. Um, you know, we could probably harvest shrimp in a healthier fashion. I think some people do harvest shrimp in a better, healthier fashion. That's the shrimp I tend to buy. But yeah, I really love shrimp. You got shrimp scampi, you got a shrimp teriyaki. You could even put shrimp on the grill.
Yes.
That's so crazy. Dude, I put shrimp. I put little shrimp bits in a crock pot. It's such a versatile seafood that provides a great deal of protein. I don't know. I'm a shrimp gal. What can I say? Yeah.
All right. The
My
floor is
time.
open, and I'm just going to preface. It's going to be a tough one for me because I do love both these things.
Have you seen this musical?
No. So here's a quick aside. My sketch group in college, we were like, you know what? Let's just not do a sketch comedy show this time around. Let's do a musical. Let's do a musical parody. So we did a parody of Putnam County Spelling Bee, and each basically like everyone in the spelling bee had a. Oh no, you know what it was? Actually, that's not true. Sorry, totally fake. We did do a musical though, and it was called our group was called Free Beer. So we did the Free Beer Science Fair, and each person in the sketch group was like a character competing in the science fair, and
It was
with the
kind of in the style of the spelling bee.
and the main song, every song was a parody, and our main like track was it was like the Free Beer counting like we just ripped off that song, and has a close place in my heart. Yeah, so, and also shrimp is just goated, but we won't get to that until the end.
It's
Anywho,
delicious. Yeah.
floor is freaking open. Let's let the blood spill.
All right.
Shrimp are like disgusting little sea aliens.
Well, musicals are not inclusive. Musicals
Yes.
are not inclusive to the deaf. Musicals are not inclusive to the
along.
blind. But you know what the deaf and blind can eat? Shrimp.
Yeah, and shrimp aren't inclusive to people with good taste.
Whoa! I think
my God.
good taste is clearly subjective.
So is blindness.
Also, musicals. I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I don't like musicals. The closest musical I came to like was High School Musical.
High School
And that's
Musical.
because Zac Efron is a total babe. Okay. Other than
He's
that,
underage.
oh, oh no, Nate, we're the same age. Black don't crack, but we're the same age. It's not. It's oh my gosh! You know what? I wanted to buy a T-shirt of like old NSYNC, but like they are 17,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm not about to be a 35-year-old woman
With
wearing
a
17.
t-shirt. That'd be 6.
What am I doing?
Photoshop like present day pictures of them onto it.
Yeah.
So it's like
They-
I like them. It's not.
Yeah,
We're the same age.
Yeah.
I grew up with them.
It's
Yeah.
okay
No,
for
but
me.
you could add a photo of you with them at that age on
Yes,
the shirt.
yes,
Yeah, like
yes.
yeah.
Like this is me.
Yeah.
Like, oh
That's
my
the back of the
gosh.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. You could beat the cinephile allegations. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you
but
seen Book of Mormon, that musical?
I haven't. And
Alright,
I love
that's-
South Park.
So that's like what kind of converted me to musicals, I will say. It's hysterical. I love that shit. They came to Charlotte, and I ate that shit up.
You gobble that shit up.
Gobble
Yeah.
Just like, people are liable to gobble shit up. For instance, shrimp,
They
Yeah,
love
true.
shrimp. That's why they gobble it up. But you know what people can't gobble up? And that's musicals. Because they are expensive and inclusive. They're not inclusive, okay? It costs a lot of money to go see a live musical. You have to save up. And if you live in a sad place like Charlotte, It takes a while to get to you.
But
Takes
look,
a-
I already know who's winning.
I
this
mean, I'm just saying, musicals could be more accessible.
you know what? You're right to a degree, but I also think if you live in a sad place like Charlotte, you could go see the local high school musical. Speaking of high school musicals, and they
Love
do
it.
the production I saw. This is true of Spelling Bee was a local teens production.
You haven't seen the.
It's not on Broadway. It was on Broadway in like 2005,
Oh.
but I saw it a local teens production. It cost like $15 to see it,
Okay.
and it was awesome because you say it's not accessible, but I'd say the barrier for entry is so incredibly low to be a part of a musical. People join musicals in high school because that is the drama club is the place to go when you don't have anywhere else socially to go. It's a place to just mess around and fit in with kind of weirder kids.
Word.
Sounds like nerd shit to me.
Word.
Am I right, folks?
I gotta know how many black people were in the Putman musical.
Sorry, the one I saw.
Yeah.
Well, that was a long time ago. I saw it, but I'll
So
go
none
on.
is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
So,
I
yeah,
I
it
do-
also kind of sounds like
no
racist. The Putman
memorable
musical's
people
all
of color in
racist.
this musical.
I think the number is non-zero. But
Okay, well, that I think it speaks for itself. Shrimp is
Sure.
eaten by black people. I can attest to
there are
that.
plenty of musicals with black people in them.
There are, but you didn't name one, and that.
All right.
Well, man, you
Well,
gotta.
there is a canonically black character in Spelling Bee.
Get out. What did she do?
His name is Mitch Mahoney.
Okay, his name, and what does Mitch Mahoney do?
His job is basically he's there to like hand out like like the apples like the apple juice to the people who like lost the spelling bee, and he's like, I don't want to be here. That's like kind of the joke.
So he's a server.
I was about to say, yeah,
he's a server who doesn't want to be there.
Mm.
Smells like a little bit of slavery.
Yeah, I
But
see.
he's getting paid. He's getting paid.
He's getting paid. Well, it smells to me like commentary.
I mean,
Ah.
I want to say this. Where's the pay stub?
True. I also want to say this. I feel like I've been siding with Katerra. Matt, I got to throw you one. I feel like shrimp is anti-Semitic. It's a shellfish.
There we go.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay,
I just want to,
okay.
because I was clearly siding with you, but I got to go back to.
That's very nice of
I
you.
You
just
know
now the
what?
floor is even. I'll stop interjecting. I'm just
Yeah.
getting so heated because both these are such good
I'm
times.
going to say this. I have a friend, Olivia, and she is allergic to shellfish, and she is not Jewish. So it's not just
Yeah.
the Jewish community who's
Yeah,
afflicted
yeah,
by
yeah.
this. And that I do get indeed. And with that, I say there are also these other lovely seafoods that you could eat, or there's also all of these like lovely other options that are far more accessible and affordable than musicals.
Well, a musical. Okay, so it's like a night. It's a night out, which like you so rarely get, especially if you live in a shithole like Charlotte. And you get like a night out, and then
You both lose this debate. Bryce Young is the winner of this debate. Quarterback for the
Yeah.
Panthers.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
The you get to rarely get a night out, and it's like it's something to actually do and see and watch and feel like the great thing about a musical, if you're not a musical fan, the great thing about a musical is that there's a real visceral quality to seeing the live performance and to seeing the emotion of the singing on the stage. There's kind of nothing else like it, and you can get that. Like you can go out and eat shrimp all day and night, but at the end of the day, you're not going to get those emotions from it. You're just going to get food feels, you know.
Buddy, I beg to differ. Have you ever seen me a night out at Olive Garden?
Mm.
Shrimp scampi?
I've never been invited out.
Let me tell you what. My seat's wet, okay? The shrimp are wet.
Because the shrimp is still wet.
Slurping it up because the shrimp is wet in the sauce. Shrimpy scampi scamp is fucking delicious. And you can eat it out. You can eat shrimp scampi in a restaurant. You can eat it in a park. You can even eat it in a bathroom. And I'm pretty sure I was drunk one time in college and did that.
I was about to say, it's a great food to like eat in the shower and just have the
Yeah.
shells. It's good.
Shrimp they're slick and they're slippery. I don't think that's really the ideal quality in like a food. And they're speaking about inaccessibility, right? All these other things, shellfish allergies, Judaism. I'll also mention I want to go back to my I want to get back to my sick little sea alien thing.
Okay.
They are disgusting up close and bizarre from afar. They are. And they have to remove they have a shit vein. They got a shit vein that needs to be removed before you can eat them.
Wow. Wow. Okay. For one, I'm like truly blown away by this hate speech. Okay. All animals are beautiful because they're all God's creation.
Boo, no.
Right? God made all animals beautiful, even if they have a shit vein. And I truly think this argument shows just how vain musicals can be.
Oh my
You
God.
gotta be beautiful for musicals.
Wrong.
You gotta go dress up and be decked out in fancy shoes and
Absolutely not.
hats, or maybe no hats. I don't know. I can't afford a musical. Book me. But like, it's just, oh my gosh, that doesn't sound very friendly.
It's very friendly.
Ah.
Look, if you're going to like, I'm not talking about going to the opera. I'm talking about going to see a musical, a local musical. You don't have to dress up for that. You don't have to dress up for that at all. You don't need to get decked out, fancy shoes, big hat, none of the above.
Here's
You
a
don't
question
need-
for you, Matt. I tried to go to a local musical and they wouldn't let me in because I had a shit vein.
Wait, I gotta ask, like, was it like outside of your clothing, or
Well,
is
it was
like...
it was inside. It was dripping.
Oh, hey,
We don't-
that's a disability.
We're talking exactly what I'm saying. We're
Yeah.
talking about wet seats. I'm like,
yeah, that's
my-
ADA.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should sue.
I tried to.
Oh my God. Can I please tell you a wild story about
Yes,
ADA?
yes.
You're never going to believe this. Okay. So, in one of the many jobs I had trying to save up to move to New York City, I had a government job. Let's leave it at that.
Mhm.
And this government
CIA.
job.
Intelligence.
Oh my God. I have a dated a guy whose dad was the CIA, and I don't think he was. I think it was total. But I was at this government job, and it was hard to get. When you finally got in, it was fucking awesome. And my coworker told me one time, this government job hired a man whose disability it was chronic masturbation.
What?
And it was like a full-blown disability. And he got scheduled additional breaks in between his work schedule to masturbate. And they wouldn't give him a special room to do it. So he does it in the public bathroom.
Oh my God.
And I screamed. I was like, they allow this man to jerk off. You're cubicle to cubicle to a man who just whacked off. And you know he whacked off because it was his whack off break. Oh!
Could you imagine, like, so you're messaging someone on Slack and they're like, sorry, like, I'm, you know, their
Let's
little
go jack
emojis, like,
off.
sorry, whacking off right now. Like, that's crazy.
What?
That's ridiculous.
That's insane.
What?
Also, that's not a disability. That's a superpower. Are you kidding me?
Chronic masturbation. That retention's insane.
That's insane. That's the opposite of retention. That's
You know how
he's
the
gooping all the
stack-
time.
the stack that of medicines that people take for that kind of retention, and then the
That's insane. Yeah, the sheer volume of goop that man is producing. Talk about a shit vein. Bro's got a cum vein. Am I right, folks?
Well, like,
Machi.
Could it shoot out just dust after a while, or is it
No,
like?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, kind of a
just be
sawdust
dust.
sort
of-
Yeah,
It
could
would
be
run
dust.
dry.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
probably did run dry. Oh man, what a.
You think he kept going then?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
to completion. What an insane. And my taxes were paying for his salary, so he was jerking off on the clock and was getting paid taxpayer dollars to do that.
100%, because he had an ADA semi-doctor,
Damn.
and they couldn't fire him either because it was a disability.
Any doctors listening, I would love
Yeah.
a doctor's note.
Please diagose Jack with
Yeah.
chronic masturbation. Because it would
then I
shed
could
a
get-
lot of light on on the situation in the apartment. I tell you what.
Folks, have your taxes pay for my my private time. I think I'm ready to hear some closing statements from each of you. Why don't we start with Katerra, since Matt opened us off?
Alrighty. So first and foremost, I would like to say, shrimp is for all. All right, that's the policy that I stand on. You can buy shrimp in many different stores. You can buy shrimp at many different prices, and many different people are welcome to eat shrimp. I think it's accessible to all. You don't gotta dress up fancy. You don't gotta buy an expensive ticket. Shrimp will take you as you are. And you can eat shrimp anywhere, in a house, in a tree, in a park, even in a bathroom. which I would say is the best place. It's my closing statement.
Amazing.
I will say that the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, it will go down in history as the best musical ever, better than all of the shrimp. And it's a very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice debate topic. Shrimp suck. Musicals rule. They're gross. They got a shit vein. they're kind of squeaky and weird. I'm not allowed to eat them because of Yahweh. So I just think it's more inclusive to go see a cheap little musical, and I yield my time.
Wow. Folks, a close one, but I'm gonna give it to shrimp. I mean, look, shrimp.
Yes!
Shrimp was like one of the first topics ever debated in this podcast. Not to mention, Matt called Charlotte a shithole, and
a lot.
Yeah.
You got to stand up for Charlotte.
That's what I'm saying. We need the come on, Queen City. We got to represent
Queen City.
And musicals for nerds.
Word up. It truly is.
You know how hard that was for me? I love shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp is like Matt's favorite food, low key.
Yeah, and I don't love musicals. I stand on that 10 toes down.
Yeah.
Standing on business.
All right, we're gonna switch it up for all you shit
Business
veins
here.
listening to this podcast. I was like, that's like my improv group name.
The shit veins.
The shit vein or the shit vein or shit vein.
Shit vein. Shit
Yeah.
vein's pretty cool. All right. Okay. Jack, you're
Yes.
gonna be arguing in favor of a car.
A
model.
car.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one. And
Katerra, you're gonna be arguing in favor of a tourist destination.
A tourist destination.
I'll
That's
jump in
right.
with my car. My car is
Okay.
Lightning McQueen.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm debating in favor of
It's
Lightning
a
McQueen.
cartoon, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a car. He's
A car and a cartoon.
and he's the best fucking fastest racer guy in the whole world. He's got a calming voice. Owen Wilson's great. We love him. Wow, he's great. And I really think he learned a lot when he was stuck in Radiator Springs. And ended up sweeping a bunch of piston cups. He's got a great catchphrase. How many cars have catchphrases these days? And tourist destinations are so fleeting. When you're with a celebrity car, you're always living in excitement. And it's not about the destination. What is cars if not a journey, you know? Life is a highway, and I'm going to ride that shit vein all night long. So I'm going to yield my opening statement.
That is amazing.
Thank
Oh,
you. That was
man.
off the dome. That was maybe one of my best.
That's going to be hard. I mean, when you said life is a highway, I was like,
Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah, I think everyone listening felt that as well.
Oh,
I'm gonna actually have to sip of water from my OVO water bottle right now.
Let me collect my thoughts. Wow. Okay.
Camera zoom in, enhance on the OVO water bottle.
Josh Dietrich, come get your fucking water bottle. Get back from Asia. Jesus.
OVO. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I feel like a tourist destination that I'm gonna go stand on business about is New York City, baby. Yeah, dude. I love New York City. I moved here in 2024. Yeah, so like I've only been here a little over a year. But before that, I would come to New York City and so many amazing things. You get the Statue of Liberty. That's cool. That's a piece of history. You also got the Central Park. And then Central Park has its own zoo. I think that was like on one of my second or third visits. Radio City Music Hall. It's gorgeous. You got Magnolia Bakery. You got like just Manhattan and Times Square. I just ask that all tourists stay in Manhattan. That, for the love of God, don't come to Brooklyn. Just stay in Manhattan. That's all the stuff you want to see. Don't crowd Brooklyn. It's already crowded.
Look, are you? Can we dive in, Matt? Are we
Dive
ready?
in. Yeah.
Okay.
I love New York.
I think New York is terrible. They just elected an evil mayor, Zoltar Sloptompi. He's terrible. We don't want anyone else coming here. And tourist destination. No wonder you like New York. But you come in here, you are a tourist. Are you kidding me? Us real New Yorkers, 5 years.
You're saying real New Yorkers hate New York.
Yeah.
Us real New Yorkers hate New York and know it's a terrible place. And imagine fucking being home with the talking car. That'd be sick. That'd be so sick. And you get to probably meet Toe Mater as well. He's awesome. And he's Larry the Cable Guy. He's great too. I'm not arguing in favor of him, but he's an extension of the
Doc Hudson. Is that the
sure.
The one that's voiced by voiced by Paul Newman?
I haven't seen Cars in a while, but that's the wise sage car.
Paul Newman one.
Yeah, he's good. And I would much rather be cruising down the highway, my head out the window, the car driving itself because it can talk, and then be in the show.
Nay. Is this the part where I can interrupt?
Yeah, we can interrupt. Yeah.
So nay, brother. New York City has the best food. You say that New Yorkers who live here hate New York. There's a lot of things to complain about New York City, but you don't leave because you actually love the people. Is there a lot of people? Yeah, which is why you shouldn't have kids. But there are a lot of people in New York City, but you stay here for one. I love the culture. I love the food. Oh my God, so many different options. Like, I thought I had real Chinese food until I had New York Chinese food, and I'm like, I don't like to eat Chinese food in Kentucky anymore. Mm-hmm. It's gross.
Yeah, well, I think if you like Chinese food much, then go to China then, okay?
Okay, all right. Here's the thing. You're being elitist with your car right now.
I am.
Okay?
I'm picking because I pick the best of the best.
Yeah,
that's how I choose my topics.
What I think is insane is you think a talking car is good, and you're adding to the pollution. Your fast car is ruining the ozone layer.
New York City puts out way more pollution than Lightning McQueen. Are you shitting me? New York City is one giant pollution hub.
I don't think so. Not only is it Lightning McQueen just like ruining the ozone layer with his gas. He's lightning speed.
We repaired the ozone layer in the 90s. It's fine now.
What's that doing to the clouds? All that lightning. What's it doing? I don't think it's safe. I don't think it's healthy.
Look, okay. I will not apologize. Look, I can't defend his DUI.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No one. I mean, that's why he's friends with Nader.
I know, because Nader's an alcoholic. Yeah. But look, I'm more people are hit by cars every second in New York City than Lightning McQueen could possibly hit with infinite DUIs.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm not.
Lightning McQueen probably did all of those DUIs and hit and runs. Okay.
Look, Lightning McQueen may have been
fast he flies.
Lightning McQueen may have been on the Epstein list.
Okay.
but
talk about it. Talk about it.
But I will. Epstein actually lived in New York City. That's where his hub was.
Wow.
So basically, you're arguing in favor of a sex trafficking capital of the world, is what I'm hearing?
No. I think, in fact, you're arguing that it's cool to be on Epstein's list with the talking car. Like, you're telling me, what you're telling me is this talking car didn't mess with any girls, but he's on the list. Like, Epstein used this car when he was in New York City. Is that what you're admitting to?
I'm not going to admit anything.
It sounds like
it sounds like the car was on the plane.
Yeah. Oh. But did nothing. If you do nothing and say nothing, but you're there, you're part of the crime.
Okay, well,
you're a bi driver.
Absolutely,
a bi driver. No.
A bi driver,
and I don't mean a bisexual one. Though Lightning McQueen had some.
Lightning McQueen, given what he's alleged to have done to Bill Clinton, we could assume he's a bi driver. Yeah. But we don't need to go into that because what we should be talking more about is that New York City is a crime-ridden hellscape. You can't even walk outside without getting attacked. It's the pinnacle tourist destination. It's a hellhole. It's like a war zone.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. With those glasses that you wear and how much I see you, the fact that no one's punched you in the face just shows New York City is incredibly safe, guys. I mean, be aware of your surroundings, but you can dress like this. No one's attacked you. Those glasses are still intact.
No one's attacked me because I have a 3D, because I have a car that talks and escorts me wherever I go, and also I have a 3D printed gun. But that's neither here nor there. Look, my
you also have that 3D printed bodyguard bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And chainmail. It's all polyurethane.
I mean, honestly, when you're talking, you got those black cargo pants with the large pockets. What are the large pockets for?
Hey, we don't need to go. I'm not emptying my pockets. Okay. What I will say, I'm not
going to bullets.
Look, they may be for bullets. They may be for whatever you'd like to allege. But the real issue here is I've been a New Yorker for many years. I've only left my apartment twice because it's so dangerous out there. I've never seen. I don't need to see the city because I consume it all through media, and what the media has told me. And what we know to be true is that it's like Fallujah out there.
Okay, America, look into his eyes right now. This man is telling you that
Wait,
he has left his home. What? No more than 2 times.
Maybe once.
He runs.
Look,
he runs.
I
There's content of him running.
Look.
Your pants are on fire with bullets in the pocket.
look.
He's gonna explode.
Don't you see them?
I do see them, and look. I think we're getting away from the real point, which is that Lightning McQueen is the GOAT. Okay, how many Piston Cups has New York City won? Check, please.
Many Piston Cup.
Yeah, Piston Cup, the most prestigious racing
Okay.
award in all of the car cinematic universe, and dare I say, all known universes.
Wow.
So how many Piston Cups did Lightning McQueen win?
Yeah.
I think he actually forgoed one of them to be honorable, which I really think is at the end of the day what life's about. It's about the journey.
And you win a piston cup, a cup
Ew,
that
I
someone's
didn't even-
pissed
I
in.
truly thought it was a cup that someone pissed in, and then I put the 2 together. It's
Oh,
like,
oh wow,
Yeah.
that's
but you know
unfortunate
what?
name.
The way that it's the cup, I bet he's pissed in the award of the cup.
I
think Ricky
I don't
Bobby
think he
did that
pisses
one.
because I don't think he pisses because he's a car. He may have a shit vein, but Lightning McQueen does not piss. Okay.
Okay.
And if you want to
Wow.
talk about good food, imagine guzzling down delicious petrol with Lightning McQueen at the finest
Let's
dineries.
talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Petrol.
Yeah.
Do you know that is ruining our environment?
New
You
York
know what
City
it
is
takes
ruining. You know
to mine and make petrol?
Yeah.
You Lightning McQueen, you just have a thirsty ego for the environment.
Thirsty ego, yes, ka-chow. For the environment, way better for the environment than New York City. You know the Hudson River is so polluted that it catches on fire 3 times a year? You know that happens?
You know what?
Probably.
It catches Hudson River catches on fire 3 times a year because New York is fire. I don't know what to say. It's just like
No, it's dangerous.
always something to do. There's never a
There are-
boring night. There's always a place to go. There's places within places and all these amazing pockets. You got pockets of beautiful places in Harlem, Brooklyn, Staten Island, even.
Pockets
but,
of-
yeah, Queens, we got beautiful spots.
Pockets
baby.
of violent crime at every corner.
Wow.
You want to talk about fine dining experiences? You can't get into the finest dining experience without Lightning McQueen, a celeb guest, your homie, your friend,
Yeah.
your compadre who's
That's how
getting
you.
you into.
That's how you got into Balthazar.
That's how I got into Balthazar. That's how I got into Dorsey. That's how I got into the. I'm in the Masoni room at Bibelos. That's how I got into the Masoni room at Bibelos.
Whoa. just being a celebrity
Yeah.
on Epstein's list. I don't know how
List
you
or
can
no
live
list,
with yourself.
he's great.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
a noble
man.
car. He's a virtuous automobile, and I think life.
Yeah, didn't he repave that road after didn't he cause some real
He
damage?
destroyed. It was the DUI. He destroyed an entire small town road. But you know what? He paved that shit back himself. Because talking about sitting on businesses, Lightning McQueen is more than a car. He's a brand. It's what he stands for. He's a global sensation. New York City is just like, it's.
Whoa, New York City, get out of here. Okay, for one,
Says Charlotte
What-
boy.
yeah, what I
Hey.
want to know for Lightning
Charlotte, there's-
McQueen is how often do you wash your seats? Okay, sir, because you're telling me that you
You're making fun of my shit vein
you
disability.
you were fraternizing with Epstein and Bill Cosby. You have dirty seats. I know you have dirty seats. How often do you clean yourself, sir? Don't
Look,
tell me that you are a celebrity with poor hygiene.
I bathe myself the average amount, like once every week. So look at this over there.
Living with
Liar.
him, it's like every
Liar.
2 weeks, and he does it in the sink.
Yeah, I have to. I'm scared of.
That doesn't
I'm
count.
scared of being
Your
submerged.
Spot cleaning?
I'm scared of being submerged.
No,
I-
like he sits in the sink.
I sit in the sink and I kind of.
Awful.
Matt actually has a ladle and he like washes it.
Lightning McQueen is filthy. That's what we're being told.
No, he's clean as
Absolutely
fuck. And when he
filthy.
gets his whole like cool vintage redesign in Radiator Springs and he's totally like stunting and on the
Word.
town, it's great. It's awesome. But when you have a city full of criminals and the worst of the worst and the low of those, New York attracts the worst from everywhere. That's the thing about New York City is that all the worst people from everywhere in the world come to New York so they can have sex in the streets and steal and go crazy and have a bacchanal and just spread all sorts of vices and
Get
sin.
out of here, man. New York City is about diversity and it's about love and it is about
not even the city of love.
tenacity, you know?
It's the city of love.
Hey,
Philly.
this city is kind. Let me tell you, anytime I get on the subway and I have a suitcase, someone offers to help. Babies are being helped on strollers. New York City is a kind place. Don't let these liars lie to you.
McQueen and I always talk about how New Yorkers are evil.
What?
Yeah.
McQueen just says that because we have terrible traffic. Hey, take the subway.
No, don't take the subway. It will attack you.
Yeah. Or you could take the bus. See? Or you could take the train.
No, you can't. All we should be doing is taking a cyanide pill to kill yourself as soon as you get into this city because it is a hell. It's a shithole. I hate it here. You know what? I'm actually going back to Charlotte in a few days.
You know what's funny
And I
is
can't
if
wait.
you
I'm counting
did
the
that, the
seconds.
rats would have something to eat off of. So
I know.
kill yourself.
Yeah, and also like,
Eat
and
the
if you did kill yourself, Lightning McQueen also would eat your corpse.
Wow.
He's a scavenger.
He's a scavenger. Look, so these
So
cars.
that's how Epstein got rid of the evidence. Lightning McQueen just ate it.
And
Wow.
let's look. Allegedly, we're
He's not saying no, guys.
I'm not saying it because
This
my
is who
lawyers
you're
advise.
supporting.
My lawyers
This
have
is-
advised me not to
This is who
mention
you're
it.
supporting. I don't. This is who you're supporting.
I think you should all
Wild.
support me because I think you should not come to New York because you know that it's gonna be the death of you, the death and the end of you.
Look at this. Face still intact. This boy is safe. Okay.
This boy's face
He
was
can-
reconstructed 3 times. 'Cause every time I leave my apartment, someone punches me in the face wearing these stupid ass glasses, but I have to wear them because they conceal my shit vein in my left eye.
No.
The-
Zoran.
The jury's out.
Zoran's gonna make this city better. Go Zoran. Yeah.
Evil Zoran. I hate Zoran and his communist cronies. They run around. You know, actually, that's what the first person who punched me when I came to the city.
Was Zoran himself?
He tapped me on the shoulder, and I was here. I'm like, I've just got off the bus, and he had a pie, and in the pie was just glass, and he hit me hit me that and punched me in the face, and then I had to get facial reconstructive surgery. Lightning.
And then there was that time that you kind of got kicked around Dimes Square like it was a pinball game. You were just from Dasha,
It was 6
Adam
hours,
Friedland.
yep,
it was just
it was a bunch of Nolita dirtbags just kicking me, playing human pinball with me, and I never have left the apartment since.
You know what? I'm sure that you deserved it. Did you look at him weird? It was. Did you?
Yeah,
looked
my
at him
shit
weird.
vein was flaring in my left eye. I was looking at
Okay.
everyone weird.
Yeah, yeah. I keep telling you, you just gotta cover up your shit vein.
That's what
Like,
the
if
glasses
you
are for.
Just like wear like a larger sweater,
Like
then,
a
maybe
bag over my head.
or that. Try the bag.
Yeah.
Plastic bag,
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, it
I'm
can be-
not against it.
it can be a clear plastic bag. Like it's
really
not.
can.
Yeah, I
And
did.
You can breathe underneath.
Well, I tried the bag, and then I just I can't see, so I cut eye holes into it. And then as soon as people saw my shit vein, I was jumped again. So it was bad. This is city so dangerous. Lightning McQueen, you know, he was a spy in the second Cars.
Was he even in the second Cars? Everything I know about that movie is just that like Mater becomes a spy.
Oh, I thought he
No.
became a
Yeah,
spy.
Mater becomes CIA actually.
Holy shit! So
Wow.
your friend, so
Wow.
By any chance, was your ex's dad Mater?
You know what? Maybe.
maybe.
Absolutely. Maybe. He would just say like one of the reasons he thought his dad was in the CIA because he would just go missing for months at a time.
Your dad is cheating on your mom.
There you go.
Your dad is a second family.
Your dad is a second family. Did I tell him that? No. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, really? That's how you know
One of-
he's a CIA agent.
One of my dad's buddies from actually his college roommate. I don't want to spread misinformation, but he fucking had a second family in Seattle this whole time and ended up dipping and going there.
Dipping
And-
from what? From Charlotte?
From Charlotte.
Because he wanted out.
No, because take Seattle. You can take your fucking philanderers. Honestly, well, take them.
It's Philanderer City.
It is Philanderer City. I'm surprised he didn't end up here. Pooh York.
You know what's funny is I commend a man for just like wanting to like take himself out and like go underground. Yeah,
Well,
don't
imagine-
take the family. Just take yourself. Ron, go.
I think it was
Run
because he was
away.
before this bias we were talking about, like, oh, you know, like doing comedy, it's like having a second job. Imagine not only having a second job, but a second family taking
Yeah.
up double the time. Like, that's insane.
Well, no, if you do it like 3 months at a time.
Oh,
you know,
true,
and then lie to
timeshare.
your kid and
Oh,
say that
okay,
you're
yeah.
in the CIA.
I think he was doing a Miss Doubtfire thing where he had like moment by moment had to switch in and out of his.
Well, see, it was actually really complicated because his dad was also his mom, and so it was really difficult to keep up.
Yeah, it was super tough.
Oh man, Doubtfire. That's such a great movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
Another one. It's another great DVD.
Another great
Right?
DVD.
Yeah,
I gotta
right?
get that one on DVD.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a classic. God rest Robin Williams. Great man.
Yes, I know. And,
Yeah.
And God rest Jeff And we'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, folks, we're back.
God rest this
Right.
debate because it's time for the closing statements.
Hell yeah. Closing statement.
Who would you like to hear from?
Once again, Katerra, because you started.
Oh, true.
Alrighty. Let me tell you what, baby. New York City should be your number one destination. We've got food. We've got culture. We've got comedy. Hello? You can see a sketch show, a stand-up show, an open mic, a musical, any night of the week, okay? And all 5 different boroughs. But you should stay in Manhattan. But you can go to all 5 different boroughs. And the other lovely thing about New York is you could walk. You could take the subway. You could take a cab, taxi, Uber, or Lyft. You could walk. It is such a city that is for the pedestrians. It is welcoming tourists to see all of the amazing things this city has to offer. Go, New York City. Go. Ooh. Go, Zoran.
All right.
Yeah.
My most gracious moderator, your Lego reference did not go unnoticed by me. I heard you go, "Hey," at the rude jab of musicals, which I'm sure you won't take into your consideration. You should.
I mean,
You should. But in order to kind of stand on the shoulders of giants, you, my gracious, humble, esteemed moderator, I will also use the Lego commercial format as my closing statement. So, as we know, there's trouble in New York City. Hey, build Lightning McQueen. Run over Zoran and his communist goons. Kick out the tourists, the dirty people, all the dirty New Yorkers, dirty tourists, everyone. Destroy the city. Turn it into a giant prison. Build Snake Plissken. What's his name?
Snake Plissken from Escape from New York.
Yeah. Do you know that movie? There's this movie where called Escape from New York where they convert all of New York into a giant prison because crime's gotten so bad. And the president, he crashes in New York City, so they have to send in like this con to like extract the president.
that white men. That's
Yes.
all that is.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God forbid a white boy catch a vibe.
Just catching a vibe.
Yeah, just catching a vibe, turning New York into a giant prison. And look, I think with Lightning by my side, there's no one I would rather explore Lego City with, and I yield my time with that.
Wow. Well, I'm giving it to Katerra.
What the fuck?
Yes, you're the MC list. Come on.
Shit.
You can't walk that back.
I know I shouldn't have mentioned that.
That
You were hanging out with that Epsteinian car fuck.
and Bill Clinton.
I want to go to. I'm a sucker for a private jet. I love a jet. I'm an aviator. I love the beach.
It's that celebrity lifestyle.
It is. I'm
Yeah.
addicted to the
Yeah,
money. I'm addicted to
yeah.
the game.
It's gone to your head, man.
It's totally gone to my head. I won't leave this freaking apartment.
You're
My
right-
stupid
you're right-
shit eye. won't.
You're a regular Howard Hughes.
I am.
You don't leave the home space.
Mhm.
You're an aviator.
Yep.
You pee in jars.
Well,
I
you
do.
gotta have an intervention.
I also
Yeah.
come. I come in
mean, it's getting
jars.
out of
It's part of
hand.
my disability,
Oh, wow.
And of course, you bathe yourself in the sink.
and I bathe
Yeah.
myself in the sink, folks.
Wow, I don't know if that's a disability or a mental illness. It really teeters.
Or a superpower. No, but I have seriously thought about killing you.
Oh,
boy.
oh my god. This is such cute, friendly banter you two have. Do you ever
Yeah.
think about how you'll kill him?
Well, I thought about
Yeah, how
killing.
would you? Yeah.
What?
Premeditated murder.
Premeditated. How would I probably kill Matt?
All right. This is a great
I
setup
hope-
for
I
a bit.
hope
This
you're
is
not-
I'm trying to
notes,
think.
okay,
Gosh,
guys?
this is
This
so
is-
ripe for a
this
bit.
is really good podcasting.
Yeah.
How would I come
I'm
out?
trying to save you.
Okay, thank you.
How would you kill your best friend?
I would just get lightning to run him over.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I'd honestly just
okay.
lure
Really,
him. I would
it's
lure
dark.
him. I would lure him out of the apartment with like a trail of shrimp, and then a New Yorker would just kill him on site. That's how I
Wow.
would kill him.
Jesus
So he's
Christ.
turned the one thing that you love, shrimp, against you.
That's my one thing I love.
And then he's gonna hit you with a car, which honestly, for as long as you guys known each other, not intimate enough, okay?
No, I agree.
You have lived with this man so long, he at least deserves you a stabbing, you know?
Some sort of very like dramatic and vaguely sensual like
Ah.
throat slitting.
He's gotta take your life with his hands in some way.
That's so
You
true.
have to like bludgeon me to death.
No, I would
Yeah,
just do the
yeah,
Homer
yeah.
Simpson Bart thing. Oh, are you little?
You have to strangle me?
What's that?
You want to strangle me?
Yeah, the Homer Simpson kill.
Do you think you have the hand strength for that?
I don't think I have the hand
You're a
size for that. I have
runner,
tiny hands.
But you have tiny
They're
hands.
so tiny. I don't think I could.
Yeah. Also,
Well, he can
too-
strangle me with his feet.
Oh no!
I have been using.
That's even worse.
No, that'd be sick. I've been using toe spacers, so my toes are less fucked around,
Wow.
so I can maybe. So I'll be able to wrap around. Look at that. That's
Wrap around my neck.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So I think basically at this point you gotta sleep standing up. You can't. You can never
With
be
one
caught.
hand, I would grab him, push him against the wall, and the other go, "You stupid fuck!" Slap his face.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta sleep standing up. You can't be
Yeah.
caught on the ground.
I
Just like
Sleep standing
stomp
up's
and,
gonna
like,
hot on the
break
ground.
your
Yeah,
neck.
yeah.
It is.
I try to roll around.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! And then like but do you think he'll like weekend burning you in your bed? You know, and be
I
like,
would tell you, well, I would
"Hey,
weekend.
he's totally fine.
No,
he's
but
just
I would-
sick with COVID."
I would weekend Bernie him at all of our comedy shows afterwards.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
keep the duo going. You think the brand dies with that? No, I would
right
be.
No, no.
on.
Yeah, I would-
Okay. I love this. You're
Yeah.
thinking this brand's gonna take off. We're gonna make $1 bazillion.
And I can't have half of that going to Matt. I need the whole
Absolute-
pie to myself. And so Lightning, I can get back to the island.
There, I see this man thing, but you need Matt. But you don't need Matt to
Be
talk.
alive. Yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
You don't
You-
need him to be breathing.
Yeah, I'm too mouthy. He often
Yeah,
says.
yeah.
He always
Yeah.
says that's enough lip out of you.
Well, what I would do is
yeah.
I would,
choking.
I would just
Yeah.
put my hand up your shit vein and then operate you like a puppet.
Wow.
You know?
Okay.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
right.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then that also means you got to make sure your shit vein is just never open for the taking.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure it's
What he doesn't-
covered.
What he doesn't know is I got my shit vein just sewed up.
Oh, there you go. Throw a chastity belt on it while you're at
Yeah,
it. I
seriously.
mean, the hand is very violating.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so on top of all this, I have to be chased? God, this is bullshit. This is-
Truly, I mean, this is who you're living with. But
That is
he
true.
said I wanted to kill you.
He
and
wants
I-
to kill me, and he's
Yeah,
always
and
jacking off.
Living
Yeah,
with
that-
the
That right there. He's
cereal.
just building up the like his momentum and like his like ability to choke you for long. You gotta get
to
out.
choke me with his feet.
You
I gotta get out.
This is on record. Matt's got to get out.
I gotta get out.
God forbid a white boy is a serial masturbator, pedophile, serial killer. I say that. What else? My legend. Let the record show.
No, it's just crazy to be so violent to catch a vibe. Yeah, it's- you know why do we have to? Why do we have to? And you're doing so many things. So like, cause you love it. Like, whatever happened to just like smoking a J and chilling? Whatever happened to smoking a J and watching a DVD?
Well,
You know, that's what we
Yeah,
used to do,
that's
but
a
then he
better
quit weed
habit.
recently.
Whoa.
now I'm
He's a
You're
violent
sober?
psychopath.
now I'm more psycho than ever.
Whoa!
This-
Oh
this-
my god!
Well, that's why I became that's why I'm this way now.
Yeah, truly, I would run more too.
I was
mean,
peace and love.
It is very hard being totally awake and alive in this current administration. So hats off to you. Keep running from all your demons.
No, it's okay. I've been
hope
drinking a lot
hope
more.
You outrun them. Is it? It's like if it's not
Yeah,
one,
one
vice,
thing,
it's
yes,
another.
the other,
It really is one battle after another,
Hey.
living with
Yeah.
this guy.
Hey.
Oh, why? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and hello, my baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we ask the final question?
That's true.
Yeah.
The great final question.
All right.
The question is this. So we have lately we've been doing a thing where we ask our guests, what debate topic would you like added to our generator?
Ooh, what debate topic? Wow. I mean, I don't know how silly it is, but like, is adult cartoons one?
No, that
No,
totally
that's a
works.
great one.
So I say this because I think like we came up in a time where like adult cartoons were at like Simpsons. I
Yeah.
consider an adult cartoon.
Oh,
Family Guy,
of course.
Cleveland
Yeah,
Show,
yeah. American
South
Dad,
Park.
even yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
like even to this day, like I know it's through animation, but it's just very funny, and I love like all of the funny like adult cartoons on Netflix. So that's an endless topic. I truly
Yeah,
think
that's a good
gold.
one. You
Rick and Morty, Smiling
seen
Friends.
BoJack Horseman?
Again, BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
That's an adult. He has
Yeah.
depression.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
depressed.
6-year-olds can.
And
I don't
he's
think he
he's
can
crossing
understand that.
boundaries,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. He's a terrible man.
Yeah.
but a great horse.
Yes. Sweet. And then also, this is gonna drop, I think, in early to mid December.
Like early
Okay.
mid-December.
yeah,
Yeah.
So if you anything you want to plug,
Nothing that truly comes to mind. Have a happy holiday. Spend time with people you love.
hell yeah.
Anybody.
Yes,
And
and I
book me.
Woo.
Yes,
Yeah.
book Katerra. And I'd like to plug, don't kill people. Don't kill your roommate.
Yeah,
Don't kill anyone.
Yeah.
And folks, thank you so much for listening. I'd like to plug my shit vein. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.